All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. It's going down this Sunday, family, October the 27th. We talking about Halloween, the holy day from hell. That's right. Let me get this up here for you, family. Let me get it up here for you so you can see this hot fly I got for you. That's right. Wait a minute, I didn't put up the wrong one. Let's put this one. That's the Donald Trump one. Yeah, there we go. The holy day from hell, the dangers of a thin veil, holiday lingo, trapping African souls, presented by yours truly, General Seti. Again, starting at 20, I'm talking about 20, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, and most definitely, I want you in front row, center, because goddamn it's gonna be off the chain, and you just not gonna want to miss it. And so I don't have to hype it up because you already know I'm the Grand Master. And I'm going to drop it down like it's supposed to be dropped down. Buckle in and be there this Sunday, October the 27th at 2:30 p.m. And I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. You know, Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. The link right down in the video description is in the chat. We just dropped yesterday, Scandalous Word Origins, still defiling our vocabulary to this very day, into, you know, putting a spell on yourself, wonder why you can't get going, you know, ain't nothing good coming. You didn't put yourself in, you didn't put a spell on yourself. We got to wake up, family. We got to understand the words that are coming out of our mouth are creating our reality. And so once you understand that, I'm most surprised the hell out of you about words that come from the Vikings, these insane peoples from the north. And when you find out, you're going to be in shock. Also tomorrow, that one already been dropped yesterday to tomorrow. As a matter of fact, today we're going to be dropping Frigga, the witch goddess of Friday. Who the hell are we summoning? And so most definitely you got to know that even the days of the week, you know, is some sick deities or these, you know, these Vikings. And, you know, so most definitely get on over there, become a member, Cyrus Student Seti's YouTube page. Put a ring the alarm, kingseti.com online marketplace, official General Cyrus Student Seti DVD, lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and comedic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Right now, we got the Moringa Detox. We got Natural Men Tonic Extra Strong for vigor and vitality. We got the soursop bitters with 21 different herbs in it for your family. We got the toothpaste, Natural Black Seed, Mizwak toothpaste on deck for you. We got a lot of beautiful and exciting products over at kingseti.com. Get on over there and get you something today. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, and nation building, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compete. I want you to get on over there to generalseti.com, Seti University today. Don't you hesitate. The link right down in the video description. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never calm. We just dropped yesterday. Why do Europeans celebrate their most sacred holidays in the dead of winter? Also, we drop our African people still possessed by the spirits of their slave masters. These is off the chain presentation, and with over 500 exclusive live streams over there on Patreon, man, it's a serious treasure chest of wisdom and knowledge for the people. Become a patron today. And to all the family out there donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is on the screen in the video description and chat. Click it, donate. I appreciate you. And I thank you very much. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, I didn't know that Trump then brought out Trick. I say, well, damn, they didn't went into Detroit and Obama and brought up Eminem, the Serapis of the suburban, the suburban Cro-Magnon Neanderthals. You got some lost niggas who love them a Serapis. They love them a Serapis, and so he Obama knew. He said, I'm gonna go on and go get the we're gonna go get the Serapis from the suburban Cro-Magnon Neanderthal Eminem and bring him out there and see, because he know you got white Jesus on in the living room, on the wall, in the bedroom, on your nightstand. He know you got the Serapis Jesus there. So he figured that he might, that's his ace in the hole. But Trump, know damn well he don't know nothing about no trick. They're going to get, damn well Trump don't know nothing about no trick. So he done brought he done brought trick out there to bring him on, and they probably had all kind of security up there to crack a trick on his head in case he did any slick move and shit and grab Trump ass. You understand? They probably would have bum rushed that nigga. They probably would have bum rushed Trick and shit. You feel me? But anyway, Trump brought him out. And, it just show you right there. I used to think that Trick and Eminem was, on the same team. And so obviously, from them years back, things didn't pan out. Things didn't work out like they were supposed to. And so, for Eminem to come out for Obama and then, Trick to come out for Trump, that show you right there, there's some division. Yeah. They said they would have robbed Trump. Yeah, they would have. They probably would have. Trick, that man, he keeps some he keeps some old grimy niggas. That nigga Trick be trying to be. He done threatened so many niggas and shit coming through the city. Now he try to be, a diplomat. He tried to be a diplomat now. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, Trump, he had to come back with a card to play. And so he came back with Trick. Let's listen to him now. You can tell he don't even know who the hell Trick. He don't even know who he is.
He had hips a little bit smaller than mine. He had shoulders a little bit larger than mine. See, he went in the right proportion. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? Thank you, Tommy. They love him in Detroit, right? They love him in Detroit. Another man that they love in Detroit is a rapper, and he's one of the hottest in the world, actually. Trick. Where's Trick? Trick. Come here, Trick. Come here. Maybe we should have him do a little rapping or something, huh? Come here, look at him. He looks good.
Talking about Trick, one of the hottest rappers in the world.
You look good.
He OG, but that nigga ain't one of the hottest rappers in the world.
No, Detroit! If y'all know about Trick, y'all know I'm about bringing it all to Detroit. So please welcome the 47th President of the United States as we make Detroit great again!
Yeah,
Thank you very much. That's great. You have some great people here, I tell you. This is a great place. We're going to really we're going to make it great.
He say nigga down there say ain't that.
And we did
it. Niggas got their place and shit. They only in it for themselves. Yeah, they only in it for themselves, you know what I'm saying? But I don't get caught up in none of that shit. My teachers was Dr. Ben and Dr. John Henry Clark, not no damn Trick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, and so I ain't never get caught up in that, and there ain't no disrespect, I just do my thing, and a lot. I used to move around the country, and they used to ask me, man, trick. I say, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing, y'all niggas. I know why they was asking, because I could tell the disgruntledness in they. He done tried to jump on one of, some nigga from they city that then came to the D, and I used to tell him, I don't know the nigga. I ain't at all, that ain't my cup of tea, you know. I ain't, hey, y'all motherfucker do what you feel, but it just show you they lining niggas up, whatever, whoever they think that can influence the community. They don't give a goddamn, and it just show you Trump don't know nothing about no damn trick. Somebody didn't say, man, go on and get in brain. And so ain't no telling. They might, I didn't know that, because I used to believe that, Trick was with Eminem. And so obviously, like I said, obviously they didn't broke up. If they ain't broke up, then they sure playing a hell of a game out here. For one to come up there for Kamala, and then another one to come up there for Trump. That just show you that they playing a serious game, But Trick got paid to go up there. He got a couple dollars. He got a couple dollars to go up there and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and to try to but Trick, he's known for trying to bring, some type of revenue to the community. Whether he did it or not, I don't know. I'm talking about for the hip hop gang. He tried to stand up for hip hop artists in Detroit. That's what I believe. That's what I've heard, and I don't have no reason to believe otherwise, that's what he did or tried to do. Now, his methodology, that's questionable. I ain't saying it's a wrong. His methodology was wrong. It take a lot of heart, to threaten motherfuckers, that if they don't support, hip hop artists in Detroit, then don't bring your ass to the D, and that go for anywhere. You support the community, and I didn't see nothing wrong with that. I didn't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Yeah, Trump, it's a lot of shit that's questionable out there. Yeah, that is questionable. We was talking about that. Me and my wife was talking about that today. They ain't worried about no other vote but the black vote. Yeah, they ain't worried about no other vote but the black vote. You don't hear them talking about no white vote. You don't hear them talking about no Hispanic vote. You don't hear them talking about no Chinese, no Irish, no shit. It's all about the black vote. Why is that? That's it's like really weird. It's like, it's really weird. That's all they talk about. They focusing on, and maybe, it's something like they say, it's some things that these people know about us that we don't know about ourselves. And we better wake the fuck up and find out what it is. Yeah. He said because the black votes help everybody but black people, and that's true. Because black folks they vote without no agenda. They ain't gonna never get nothing. They want too little. They want too little for their goddamn vote. And even if they promise something, they ain't got the power to make them give it to them. And so they could promise your motherfucking ass anything. You can't make them give it to you. So shit, they'll lie to you and tell you whatever you want to hear to get your vote. And goddamn, as soon as they get in, they'll forget your ass even exists. And so that's why we had to quit leaving, our destiny into the hands of other people. Black people need to wake the fuck up someday. Maybe some way, someday, they're gonna wake their ass up and and do what need to be done. I don't know what it's gonna take. It's been generations and generations programmed by this music and by this goddamn media to be dumb and to follow the path of ignorance for so long, have not manifested no circles in this music where it's black people looking out for black people, opening up, you know, music institutions and corporations where they don't have to come through these circles of pillage and plunder, where they don't have, they put all their talent into these white people's businesses and music uh businesses and shit and this, that, and the third, and don't end up with nothing at the end of the day. The black music industry is broke. You see, broke because they singing they singing for these Cro-Magnum, and the Cro-Magnum then took the bag. You see, all these record labels that they joined, they know the record label get the bag. They been getting the bag. Own the masters, own the songs. When they knocked Michael Jackson off and shit, look how much Sony own of black music. They own damn near all the black music. Motherfuckers that made the music, they don't even have their own ownership. That's crazy. And I believe that's one of the reasons why they knocked Michael Jackson ass off. They knocked his ass off because he owned 50% of Sony. He owned 50% of Sony. And so, yeah, he had one of the greatest treasure chests in the world of black music. And not just black music. He had a lot of white artists, the Beatles and shit. They say Paul McCartney was mad than a motherfucker because Michael Jackson owned the goddamn rights to the Beatles. He owned goddamn Elvis Presley and shit. He owned a whole lot of motherfuckers, And people was talking about Michael Jackson was broke and shit and all that. How the fuck is this man broke? And every time one of them damn songs is played from he even owned shit. He owned Jay-Z, Beyonce. He owned their ass. He was getting, and that just show you how much money that motherfucker. Anytime she played or he played one of their songs, Michael Jackson got some money off of that. Yeah. Yeah, he still own it. Yeah, he still yeah. So, that music is all powerful, and he, and we could say one good thing about his ass that he did, he owned, he had some ownership. Well, other motherfuckers didn't have that. He wasn't dumb, he was dumb in some ways though. He was real dumb in some ways. That motherfucker was weird than a motherfucker. But in a lot of other ways, yeah. Yeah, but in a lot of other ways, he was smart, and so I guess we give him we give him credit what we can give him credit for, and but that other weird shit, we got to like, nigga, what happened? What happened? But yeah, Trump brings out Trick in Detroit, and so it's gonna be a heavy battleground up in there. For these agents of white supremacy, and Trump is promising he gonna bring he's saying he gonna help Detroit. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. He's saying he gonna bring the car industry back. He's saying that Mexico, China is opening up all type of car plants in Mexico, and with the dirt cheap, and they're gonna make a lot of cheap ass cars and sell them in the United States, and saying that they're gonna with that going on, they're gonna destroy the car industry in America. They're gonna destroy the car industry in America, and I see that. Yeah, Yeah, I see that. Yeah, he tells lies. He tells lies. He tells lies. He tells lies. But you know what? I'm gonna say this though, and like I say, I wouldn't vote for his ass. When it comes to, when he say America, he means white America. He means white America. So I don't want, when he say make America great again, we know who he talking about. So I believe him that he wants to be the guy, that bring it back for, his people. I do. I do believe he wants to do that. And so when he says he gonna shut some shit down, see, we gotta quit thinking that he doing it for us. He not doing it for us. He doing it for white America. And so on that note, when he's talking about stopping, because the average, these white boys, they work on their cars and shit, and they do all this shit. Yeah, they see that shit. We talking about these hillbilly motherfuckers out there that work on their cars and doing all this, that, and the third, and going to these plants and shit. Yeah, I believe he is doing, for them. Not for no niggas, but I do believe he's trying to establish the manufacturing, reestablish the manufacturing sector of the United States. I think he's trying to reestablish that. And I mean, but like I said, that's not for us. So when he said that he want to bring Detroit back and shit, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, when you think about getting ready to go to war, and I understand that when you talk about you want to go to, and you talking about going to war with China and this, that, and so much is coming from the outside, and you don't even have factories and shit. When you get ready to go to war, you got to manufacture your own shit. And so, United States is in critical condition, to be, talking about going to war with motherfuckers, and you ain't, because back in the day, like in World War II, them factories in the United States, they became, they was rolling tanks and shit and off of them assembly lines and shit. And so it's hard to be the motherfucking nation like that. It's hard to be the nation like that. That's one of the reasons why Japan, you know what I'm saying? Once that goddamn manufacturing sector, get rolling, and you got factories all over the United States, and you can manufacture your own shit, it's hard to be the motherfucker like that. And so, yeah, when I hear him say something about, say Eminem made music dissing MJ, so MJ bought his masters. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that was savage. Yeah. Shut your bitch ass up, white boy. Yeah, that was a good one. I'm gonna have to go look that one up. So yeah, I ain't saying that the rate that I'm in, but that aspect of it, they ain't got no choice to get that rolling, because if they get into it, they gonna have to have that sector together. They gonna have to have that sector together. So but they, like I say, it ain't gonna, he ain't doing it for us. You could believe that. So motherfucking niggas could get up there and tap dance on stage with Donald Trump and goddamn Kamala Harris. At the end of the day, I guarantee you that the first 4 to 5 months of any of they terms, you gonna come to realize exactly what they are. I guarantee you. You're gonna see exactly what she is, and you're gonna see exactly what he is, because they're gonna hit the ground running. Whatever the fuck agenda that they got, they're gonna hit the ground running the very first day they're in offices. So by the time the 4th month come, you're gonna know clearly what you're dealing with. All right. Thank you, family, for staying up with the general. Hit that chat up, hit some of them links up, support, and I'll see you tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. liberation through African education and confrontation. Say he ain't making black jobs. No, he ain't gonna make no black job. You see, black people got to make black jobs. All right, black power.